Today we start with the third major disease, that is anthrax. So this anthrax, the disease is also known as fancy, or disease is also known as Kalpuli. So this is anthrax. The disease is also known as fancy, or is also known as the Kalpuli. So the disease is the acute bacterial disease. So the first two is the FMD, and the second, this first two, there is the viral disease. So this is the acute, the bacterial disease of cattle, buffalo, goat, and sheep. Is the acute bacterial disease of cattle, buffalo, goat, and sheep. The disease observed after sudden climatic change. So disease is generally occur during the sudden climatic change, and the disease is particularly the zoonotic disease. It occurs in the sudden climatic change, and the disease is the zoonotic disease. So the anthrax is the zoonotic disease. Zoonotic means the disease may be transmitted to the man to animals and animal to man. That is called as the zoonotic disease. And also zoonotic disease means the disease which can be transmitted from the animal to man or man to animals. This is called so the cause. So the disease is caused by the bacteria. So the name of the bacteria which causes the disease is the Bacillus anthracis. So disease is caused by the bacteria, the Bacillus anthracis. These bacteria are gram-positive, spore-forming, and rod-shaped bacteria. So the gram-positive, rod-shaped, and the spore-forming bacteria. After cause, next is the transmissions. So the maximum the disease can be spread by the ingestions of the contaminated feed and water. So disease may be transmitted by the contaminated feed, ingestion of the contaminated feed and the water. So sometimes this disease also spread by the inhalations and the biting flies. So the transmission. So after transmission, so also this is spread by the inhalations or biting flies. Masses also lead the spread. So after transmissions, next is the symptoms. So the major symptoms of disease is the anthrax. So the major symptoms of the disease of the anthrax is the high fever. So the major symptoms is the sudden rise in the body temperatures. Is the sudden rise in the body temperature. That is the high fever. It about 104 to 10 degree Fahrenheit. So the major symptoms is of disease is the sudden rise in the body temperatures about 104 to 108 degree centigrade. There is the second is the major symptoms is the loss of appetite. Loss of appetites means there is a reduce in the feed consumptions. There is the severe depression. The animals become the severe depressions, or the animals becomes the dullness. The symptoms is there is a severe depressions or dullness. Then there is the suspended ruminations. Suspended rumination means there is a reduce in the ruminations. आता ruminations म्हणजे काय आपल्याला आपण ruminant animals. The ruminant animals having the four part of the stomach, that is the rumen, reticulums, omasums and the abomasums. So the ruminations process require about 8 hours. So the suspended or the reduce in the ruminations. The next symptom is the dyspnea or difficult breathing. So again the major symptoms is the difficult breathing. Difficult breathings. This is also called as the dyspnea. Means the difficult breathing. इसका मतलब the श्वासोच्छ्वास के लिए अपन तो the difficult breathings or dyspnea. The next symptoms is the dysentery. The dysentery or the diarrhea. So sometimes there is the blood in milk. So the rate is the sometimes there is in case of the milking cows there is the blood in milk. Then in case of there is the chances of the abortions in females. So the abortions in the females, and the major symptoms of the bleeding from bleeding from the natural openings. So the major symptoms is the bleeding from the natural openings like anus, nostrils and vulva. So the major symptoms is the bleedings from the anus, nostrils and the vulva. So the major symptoms, and particularly in case of the anthrax, there is the chances of the sudden death. The animals becomes the sudden death in per acute cases. So there are in anthrax is the major symptoms. प्रत्येक major symptoms से anthrax means is the sudden rise in the body temperatures. There is the blood in mix, abortions in females, bleeding from the natural openings like the anus, nostrils and the vulva, and the sudden death in the per acute death cases. So these are the symptoms of the anthrax, or this is also called the fancy, or also known as the kalpuli. So after the symptoms, next is the control measures. So the control measures, there is the first saying there is the identification and isolation of sick animals or affected animals. So this anthrax is a zoonotic disease. The disease may be transmitted to the man also. So there is the chances of the abortions in females. So the first is the identifications and isolations of sick or affected animals. Second is the moments of, again this also is the contagious disease. These the moments of animals from affected area to the clean area should be stopped. So the movements of the from the animals from the affected area to the clean area should be stopped. Next is the deep barrier of dead animals. So the deep barrier of dead animals. Barrier म्हणजे आपण इथं disposal of carcass, dead animals. The animals will be buried in the soil for the prevention of the disease. So the deep barrier of the dead animals. Next is the destroy contaminated feed. So suppose these animals become dead. So these animals are remaining in the field. That feed should be properly destroyed. So destroy contaminated fodder by burning, and after these cattle shed should be properly disinfected. So the thorough disinfections of the cattle shed by using 10% caustic soda or formalin or 5% phenyl. So these cattle sheds should be properly disinfected, and is the most important is the never conduct post-mortems. Never conduct post-mortems of animals suspected to be died of anthrax. Suppose जो animals anthrax मुळे आपण dead झाला त्या animals आपण post-mortem करू नये. कारण आपल्याला जो disease is the zoonotic, so it also is the transmitted to the human beings. So these are the control measures of the anthrax, and after control measures there is the treatments. So after control measures, next is the treatments. So the treatment is effective if given in the early stages. So the treatment is effective if given in the early or initial stage of the disease. So the example of the treatments is the antibiotic is the penicillins. So the penicillins should be given at the rate of the 10,000 units. The penicillins and the antibiotic should be given at the rate of the 10,000 units per kg body weight. Per kg body weight is the IMs is the intramuscular. So there is the antibiotics. Then the second is the oxytetracyclines. This is again the oxytetracycline. This is again the antibiotic should be given at the rate of the 10 milligrams per kg of the body weight. So the oxytetracyclines should be given at the rate of the 10 milligrams per kg body weights. That is this is again the intramuscular or the IV means the intravenous. So again the anti-oxytetracycline should be given. Then the anti-anthrax serums. So the anti-anthrax serums is also available. This anti-anthrax serum should be given at the rate of the 100 to 200 ml. So the anti-anthrax serum should be given at the rate of 100 to 200 ml. The IV may be given if available. If available, the anti-anthrax serum should be given, and along with the antibiotics, this supportive treatment is also given. The supportive treatment is given. The support treatment is these antipyretics. histaminics. So these are the supportive treatment should be given. Then the antipyretics, antihistaminics, and the fluid therapy. So the antipyretics म्हणजे काय म्हणतो आपण ते त्याच्यामध्ये मेजर सिम्पटम्स बघा आपण म्हणतो पुन्हा अँथ्रॅक्स आपण ताप म्हणतो आपण फीवर कमी करण्यासाठी antibiotics यूज होता है antibiotics टेम्परेचर कमी करण्यासाठी antihistaminics is particularly used for the swelling soothe करण्यासाठी and the fluid therapy is the injections the DNS the dextrose normal. So these are these antipyretics, antihistaminics, the fluid therapy. This is the supportive treatments for this disease. So after the treatments, so the antibiotics, antipyretics, antihistaminics, and the fluid therapy can be used for the treatments of the disease. And after the treatments, next is the last is the vaccinations. After the treatments, the next is the vaccinations. So the anthrax for vaccines. So the vaccinations is available. This is the anthrax spore vaccines is given at the rate of 1 ml subcutaneous. So the anthrax spore vaccine should be given at the rate of 1 ml subcutaneous every years. प्रत्येक वर्षी every year on before the onset of monsoon. आपण पावसाळा सुरू होण्याच्या अगोदर प्रत्येक वर्षी आपण anthrax vaccine should be given in areas where anthrax outbreaks are common. ज्या एरियामध्ये दरवर्षी आपण anthrax disease होतो प्रत्येक वर्षी this vaccine should be given. And after giving the vaccinations, the immunity is developed in 2 to 3 weeks, and this remains constant for the 1 year. After giving the vaccinations, the immunity should be remains in the 2 to 3 weeks, and it remains for the 1 year. So these are the completed with the third disease, that is the anthrax. Next lecture, that is the next disease. Thank you.